Greetings and welcome to another edition of exploring the musical world of nature. If you haven't seen the last video where I came out to this very spot and I brought my pocket scion for the first time to check out what the plants have to say, what they have to sing. And it was very beautiful, a wonderful experience. But now that I'm back here, I have an even further agenda. The difference is, not only is it a wonderful, cool October fall day in the beautiful state of Florida here, I brought along some extra gear to allow for me to jam with the plants. Last time I was merely an observer, listening in on their beautiful plant improvisations, and then I thought, surely I have to come back and listen to more plants, but there's gotta be something else I can add to it. I have a guitar, I have a voice, so we're gonna jam with the plants today. Multiple plants, we're gonna see what plant jams the best. I've heard plants respond to music in some ways, so maybe they'll feel my guitar and voice and they will come into harmony and we can form a nice groove together. Some plants may be better at it than others. Now, we can set the key of the synthesizer so we'll always be in relative harmony, but I don't know how the rhythm part's gonna work. We'll figure that out. So, in addition to my pocket scion rig plant orchestra setup, which records the synthesizer output here and allows me to listen in at the same time so you hear exactly what I'm hearing. That's the only thing we had last video. Now I've brought the handy dandy trusty Audio-Technica 2035 field recorder and my wonderful Taylor. And we're gonna get right into the action. Behind me is gonna be my first bandmate, this. I'll find out what it is. Hi, can you help me identify this plant here? There's some berries on it too as well. Maybe they're edible?
Sure, so from what I'm seeing, it actually looks like a plant called beautyberry. Those berries that you see on it are kind of a purplish cluster along the stem, and they're pretty distinctive. Beautyberries are actually native to a lot of the southeastern US, and they are known to be non-toxic. In fact, the berries are technically edible, though they can be kind of a bit astringent. Some people even make jelly out of them. So that seems to be what you've got there.
Beauty berries? That's what it's called?
Yeah, exactly. They're commonly called American beautyberries. The scientific name is Callicarpa americana. They're pretty well known for those bright clusters of purple berries that you see in the fall. So it's a neat little shrub, and yeah, those berries are indeed called beautyberries.
And I can eat it?
Yeah, you can. They're considered safe to eat in small quantities. They're not like a super popular snack or anything, but people do make things like jelly out of them. The
Okay,
flavor can be
thank you. Beautyberry tree is gonna be our first bandmate, and I'm gonna try one of its fruits. I wasn't gonna risk swallowing that. Also, it was very bitter. I may have just gotten some poison in my mouth. I'm gonna go rinse it out. All right, we're mostly set up here. Hope I got good angles. We have the Audio-Technica set up facing me here with the guitar. Going to next connect the sensor clips to this beautiful beautyberry. It's literally beautiful and full of berries. We're gonna try connecting to the berry. Actually, the berries might break under the pressure of the clamps. We'll see. Yeah, probably shouldn't do that because I don't want berry juice on my clamps for later plants. First, we'll try one of the leaves at the top. All right, so the Audio-Technica's hooked up, facing me with the guitar. You should be hearing that audio now, and it should be hopefully sounding good. Now, I'm gonna tune the guitar, and then I will affix the sensor clips to the plant and start jamming with the plant. We'll put, this looks like a nice juicy leaf. There we go. All right. This guy's got an interesting style. Let's see what keys it's in. See what key it's in, and I'll adjust it if I need to. I think I found it. Go for it, beautyberry. Jamming with the beautyberry. Jamming. very frantic, very, very frantic. Okay, I'm starting to get a feel for it. We got the key right. Let's try. Let's try a classic. Hopefully we don't get copyright. Charming in the name of the Lord. We're charming, charming right straight from your. Go for it, solo. That was it did a pretty good job. We have the next instrument happening. It's the peaceful Zen type of sound. So let's see what we can jam out to. This isn't right. Let's try. I might have to turn the key again. Okay. We got this instrument going. It's nice and peaceful. I think I really found the key now. This is very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable position. All right. Okay, for some reason it's not responding to my actions here, but that Bob Marley jamming song, we were really going. I know that's going to be a good one. Anyway, let's move on to another. Okay, we've arrived at our next plant band member, potentially. What about this? Is this like a palm, just a baby palm coming out of the ground, or?
Yeah, that does look like a young palm. It's got those fan-like leaves that are pretty distinctive for a small palm or a palmetto. So it's probably just a baby one. Over time it will grow.
All right, so we got a baby palm, and because it's so small, I think it'll have very childlike, fantasy, imaginative vibes. This guy's really old, so he knows the deal, but this is an innocent child that will be more free in expression because it's more in touch with its true nature. I will now connect it. Let's see what this palm sounds like. Baby palm. I've returned to the EDM. Oops, sorry, went a little flaccid. Okay, however you want to do it. I think we can work with this. You ready to jam? That sounds like a yes. Oh yeah, I think it's getting excited now. All right. I hope you like jamming too. section chords. Are you ready for that? Ready after this transition? Okay, so that was a good run. It did seem to get a little confused. I think it is listening or feeling, whatever, because when I transitioned from the build-up 4/5 progression into the 1/5/6, it froze. I think it got red light anxiety with the because I was giving. It's my bad. Sorry, I pressured you too much. I should have just let you do your thing. I put too much pressure. I said it's going to change. Be ready. But before that. Good stuff. High five. High five. Good stuff. I like what you did. And you're a pretty good jammer, but I think there's some more practice. You'll be better. All right, and for our final plant jam session, unfortunately there isn't a large variety of plants within this area, and because I'm by myself and there's so much gear to carry around and it's starting to get late, we're just gonna stay in this spot and jam with the daddy grandpa palm. We heard from the baby palm. Let's see if the grandpa palm can be any better of a jam partner. I believe it is in the right key. This is the key of, technically it is the key of B major. My guitar is tuned to half step down, so it appears that it will appear as if I'm playing in C major. Okay, let's see what it's got for us. We're on the peaceful one. We're gonna try and do like a lullaby kind of jam. That was pretty peaceful and nice. Let's try the other instrument. See if we can get more of a rock and roll situation. I wanted to do a plant solo. We need a plant solo here. You understand? You're doing great so far. I need you to turn the energy up, all right, guy? Give you some extra current, some extra charge. I don't know if it's messing up. These palms seem to favor the 4/5 major chords build-up progression. Both times I went into that mode, they were well done, sir. But some notes were a little off. I might have set the key wrong. I don't know. All right, I think this palm is out of music. Let's try the little sprouts. The little sprouts on the ground here. Let's see what they're all about. You ready to jam with me, sprouts? No. Okay. Sprouts. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately it's not going to be enough activity. Let's go to this baby palm. This one's got to be fresh with tunes. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Bravo. Good shit. Good shit. That's this one. By far the winner. This particular baby palm just really got the notes right, and I'm so proud of him. You're a great band member, and I thank you for jamming with me and taking this time, giving me your energy to convert it into music. Hopefully we'll get to jam again soon. Okay, my legs are completely worn out from kneeling in this position for extended periods of time. Next time I might need to bring a chair, but this is good. This is something I can develop and work more on, and maybe even produce a whole song after I mix it. But as for a test, this shows great promise. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button if you're still listening, watching somehow especially, and comment. And I'll be jamming with some more plants. Maybe I'll even go to a different location, or I'll have to hike in deeper into the woods to find different things. But like I said, I'm carrying around so much equipment, it's hard, especially now with the guitar. It's a whole thing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this edition of Soundscapes of Nature. Peace and love. Have a good one. See ya in the next one.